Welcome back. Okay, I did a wardrobe change. Think of a wardrobe, it's the clothes we wear, or wardrobe. And think of a production, like a musical, or in the theater where people are performing on stage. Sometimes they have to go, they'll wear one outfit, and they have to run, exit the stage, and they change, and they go and perform something else in a different outfit. It's called a wardrobe change. Well, I decided to do a wardrobe change too. So basically, I am wearing a different outfit than I was in the last video, even though it was just a couple moments ago that I did it. Okay, I decided I'm going to do this video about lifestyle and application. Then I will do a third video. That third video will be discussing an exercise, practice something each of you can do to strengthen your English in a, I think, a fun way. So first, lifestyle. It is very important that you have an English journal. You don't use this for anything else aside from English, just for English. Take notes in it. Okay. I want you to think about your life. What you do during a regular day. What takes up most of your time? Is it commuting? Commuting is, we'll write that in red. I don't know if that's right. Hold on. I need my computer. I don't know if there is one M or two. Hold on. I'm typing. Just one moment. Two M's. I was correct. So commuting is when you travel from one place to another. It is most often used when people, the travel time between where a person lives and where they work. Their commute time, the time it takes for them to leave their house and arrive at work. So I want you to write down, what you do in a day. Where does your time go? That is so important because you need to map out, I have no space to write that, M-A-P space out, O-U-T. You're going to be mapping out, creating a learning plan for yourself. You cannot do that effectively, correctly, if you don't know where you have time available to study English. It is, in my opinion, in my professional and personal opinion, people learn English the best, the quickest, the most effectively, and they remember it when they plan out their English learning. So for example, let's say it's Sunday night, you sit down and you think, okay, what is going to happen to me in my life during this week? Write it down and then look at it and think, how can I find 5 to 10 minutes a day free time where I can learn? I'll repeat that. You're going to look at your life plan that you wrote out, what you're doing that week, just week by week. That's it, 1 week at a time. And look at it and think, where do I have 5 extra minutes? 5 to 10 minutes a day. Think of it this way. It's quality, not quantity. It's not how much time you put into learning English. It's what you do with that time. I make the time that you spend on English very valuable because everything I suggest is powerful in the results it will give you, but you will only get those results if you do what I share. Okay? Give it a try. So that's the first step. Then application. How are you going to learn this? In the next week's video, we'll discuss how to identify your learning level. Are you a low learner? Are you a high learner? What is your English strength? What is your English weakness? That's what we're going to do next week. For this week, this is what I encourage. An audiobook, AUDIO space book, a book you listen to. Get an audiobook that is also available in print, in a written book. So they're the same book. One is read to you, one is when you read to yourself. You need both. Make sure it's a book you are comfortable reading. It's not too high. Don't do that yet. We'll get there. Do comfortable level right now. And a book that you're gonna be interested in. If it's boring, nobody wants to learn boring. That's just ridiculous. Have fun with it. So again, pick a book that is available on an audiobook and also in a paper book as well. Same exact book that is enjoyable for you and also is comfortable. You understand it. What you'll want to do is listen to the audiobook first. Let's say 1 to 2 pages. That's it, a day. That's it. Let's say you do this on your commute to work. Okay, you listen. Then what you're gonna, I just was thinking in my mind, I wanted to make sure I'm saying this to you correctly. Then what you're going to want to do is read the same exact section you just listened to out loud. You have to do it out loud. Nobody likes to, but if you want the results, you have to do it out loud. Read the book, the 1 to 2 pages out loud. Make sure you record yourself on your phone. That's the part. You're going to record yourself on your phone reading 1 to 2 pages out loud. Then you're going to compare the two because you listened to the native English speaker reading the same section to you. What you're going to want to do is listen to your recording and listen to the narrator from the Audible book reading it to you. This is going to help you identify pronunciation areas for growth. I'll say that again. You must record yourself when you read out loud. Listen to the audiobook, the narrator reading to you. Compare the two. What did they say? What word did they say that was different than how you said it? What you're doing here is you are acting as the teacher. You are self-correcting. You're developing your speaking skills. I know a lot of you say, I have no one to talk to. There's no English person to talk to. Read out loud. That is your solution. I kid you not. I'm so serious. Read out loud. You're also training by reading a book out loud, because nobody likes grammar, myself included. By reading a book out loud, you're training your mind to think grammatically correct and your mouth to speak grammatically correct. So then when you listen to yourself and then also the narrator, you are finding your own mistakes and you're correcting them. That's so powerful in itself. Because when a person identifies their own mistake, they remember it. And you're going to have an easier time remembering how to say that word correctly in the future because you found your own mistake. People remember better when they're the ones that find their own mistake compared to a person telling you your mistake. People forget those more often. So After you do that, that should only take 10 minutes. If it is taking you more than 10 minutes, you're trying too hard, stop for the day and try again the next day. Because when a person gets frustrated because they're trying for perfection, no one learns when they're frustrated. And guess what? Perfection doesn't even exist. I hate the phrase, practice makes perfect. No, it doesn't. No, it does not. There is no such thing as perfect in this world. Tell me if I'm wrong. If I am wrong, leave a comment telling me what is perfect. People are not perfect. Now, practice makes you better. Practice makes you confident. Practice makes you great. Our goal is not perfection. I am not perfect. Nobody is. And you want to have fun with this language when it is an enjoyable process. When you like what you're doing, you're going to want to continue doing it, and you'll remember it better also. Just saying. There is an important part. Oh, journaling. I have done so much research. It is scientifically proven that when a person physically writes, not types, physically writes, it does something to our brain. I won't go into the details, but basically, what I want you to do is after you record yourself, you listen to yourself reading out loud, you listen to the narrator, you find those differences in 1 to 2 sentences. That's it. I don't care about grammar. I don't care about spelling. I don't care about penmanship. Penmanship, P-E-N-M-A-N-S-H-I-P, penmanship. That is what the word used to describe what a person's writing looks like. So you could say, his penmanship is horrible. I cannot read it. It's really bad. So with the journaling exercise, I don't care about grammar, penmanship, or spelling. That's not the purpose of it. You're strengthening and developing that in a different way. I will not explain it now because I feel like I'm giving a lot of information, and I don't want to give you too much. When you write, you remember. It puts the information in the long-term memory section of your mind. So what I want you to do is in 1 to 2 sentences in English, write down your thoughts about anything, what you read in the book, what happened to you that day. This exercise is so powerful for so many reasons, but just to name 2 for you, it strengthens your self-expression, your ability to share your thoughts and feelings, and also it strengthens your translation time, the time it takes you to receive the information in English, translate it into your native language, back into English, and deliver. It strengthens that and makes it shorter. We're at 13 minutes and some change, meaning a couple extra seconds. I'm gonna stop this video. When we come back, I'll do another wardrobe change because why not? Make it fun for me anyway. I don't think you care about my outfits. If you do, let me know in the comments. Remember, you want to subscribe. If you sincerely, if you honestly want to learn this language, I will be the reason why you do. And I am a very good teacher. So I'll see you in a few minutes.